to transfer some functions from the Nairobi County government to the newly created Nairobi Metropolitan Services has kicked off with fresh registration of some 6,000 employees. Now, this despite protests from Governor Mike Mbuvi Sonko, who says he was not fully consulted. According to the NMS Director John Mohamed Badi, the exercise will continue under social distancing guidelines. The registration period has been extended to Friday.
Hundreds of Nairobi County staff affected by the transfer of functions to the newly created Nairobi Metropolitan Services turned up at the Uhuru Park to effect the official change. From about 6 o'clock Monday morning, the staffers were there to present their credentials that included appointment letters, job identification cards and their national identity cards. Here, there were mixed reactions as some maintained the calls to social distance, while some appeared carefree despite reservations by the government and the organizers. Most of those in the queues that snaked around the park had to be sent away as it became increasingly difficult to maintain social distancing.
We had said that we are going to take them between Monday and Tuesday, but now because of the social distancing and the number that has turned up, we intend to continue this exercise up to Friday.
Those to be served at the Uhuru Park are 3,050 staffers from the other department, while those from the health sector will be served from the different hospitals and dispensaries they work in.
Most of the staff are excited to cross over. Despite our appeal for them to go home, they still remain hoping to get a chance to come to get their appointment letters.
As one approached the main registration desk, effective social distancing was notably observed, with health officials and NYS officers, as well as police officers inspecting the arrangement throughout. There were even officials from the health department who went round showing people how to maintain hygiene.
Once they receive the appointment letters, they will now go back to their various sections which they were working, and every head of department will now meet with a group and give them their work schedule from now onwards.
Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko last week wrote a letter calling for the cancellation of the meeting until issues he had raised were addressed. The issues included the safety of the staff in regards to the coronavirus pandemic. According to Governor Sonko, who spoke to NTV on phone this morning, there was also a concern that his team, including his cabinet, was no longer being consulted in the implementation of the changes being effected.
We have no problem with the governor, but stopping this exercise because of social distance was not a fair bit on his part. I think we have taken enough measures, as you see here.
The transferred functions include health services, transport services, public works, utilities and ancillary services, and government planning and development. Kennedy Muredhi, NTV.